The old way of driving sales, stuck in neutral. Shift gears with the one and only Drive-Centric. The world's first augmented intelligence CRM platform lets you unlock the unfair advantage. So power up. The game is yours. Always on. Immediate customer responses? Yep. Unlock automatic sales mode. Automated digital assistant that never loses a lead? Damn straight. Unlock genius mode. A sales team faster than any car on the lot? Giddy up. Unlock full throttle mode. Automated information gathering so customers are never on hold? Booyah! Unlock momentum mode. Flawless interaction with every customer? Boom! Unlock collaboration mode. Car sales increase by 30%? Cha-ching! Unlock swagger mode. And everything's enabled by your fully augmented BDC and marketing department, so you can dominate in ways you never thought possible. With Drive-Centric, your dealership is always open and always closing. Drive-Centric, the unfair advantage.
What's going on, car guys and car gals? It's Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
And it's Fred Lenart's subprime hero.
And we are excited to be bringing you another DC20 Unlocked episode where we get to brew some solutions, having a good InterBrew. I'm pretty pumped up about it, Fred.
Man, beyond pumped up. You know, these shows have been really great. We've been doing them all year long. And these InterBrews have been bringing some really great perspectives on how to use this tool and other tools and really how to just be better at what you're doing, right? And I'm excited to be able to bring this next guest on because I know one thing about Rob is always about making things better than they were yesterday. And I'm excited to hear about what he is making a change for today. So let's talk to him. But beyond that, Lou, this show has been brought to you by a great group of people. It's Drive-Centric, right? And what I could tell you is I love Drive-Centric and the people there. And anyone who uses them, they know one thing about Drive-Centric. Their people are the best, right? They take care of you. They will make sure that you have everything you need. If you have any issues, all you got to do is reach out to them. They have the greatest pods, and people who use Drive-Centric know what I mean. Those pods will take care of you. But folks, make sure you guys go to www.drivecentric.com and get yourself a little test drive on what's happening over there.
Let's go. Some of that.
That's right.
Actually, Fred, I gotta tell you the truth. What I actually thought you were going to say is that the people over at Drive-Centric, from the top to the bottom, the inside, the outside, the parking lot to the pickleball courts, they are 100% CGC approved. That's what I actually thought you were going to say. Wow. And we want to make sure that those listeners that don't know what's going on, they have the stamp of approval from all those that are truly trying to brew solutions for the industry. And as we continue on this quest to brew with the best, we find, as we continue on the grind, this new solutionary that is adding his flavor to the bunch, and that gets really added into this culture of people that are the super users of Drive-Centric, doing amazing things with the tools that they get to put inside of their hands. And we're excited to be able to take some of this and make sure that you get better at what it is that you do, you listener, you person that makes things happen inside of the industry, or are considering making things happen just a little bit better once you start to unlock the capabilities inside of a good, solid CRM that has incredible people behind it. But this one right here is the one that we are brewing with today that is going to make sure that you go to the next level. So help us out and get some car guys and car gals in here by tagging a car, guys,
Tagging a car gal,
and share.
I don't know what a car gal is,
Yeah.
but what I do know is that we need you all to share that out there. We're gonna have a lot of fun, whether we're tongue twisted or not. You know that we bring you guys a caffeinated cup of coffee.
Yes,
that's gonna get you super excited and get you pumped up for the rest of this week and the rest of the month, right, Lou? With these quagwayas that's out there doing the things that we do. But speaking of that, you know, you said super users, and folks, if you guys don't know what a super user is, you guys need to go check it out. Hashtag super user. These are the people that are using Drive Centric that are doing it above and beyond, right? Just the word alone, super, right? It just lets you know, like, I think of, we all grew up with Superman, and I'm a huge Superman fan, and I believe that that's exactly what Rob is. And I can't wait to bring him on the screen, talk a little bit more, learn about a little bit more, and share his experiences, Lou. I know you are.
Yeah, let's get this party started, everybody. Now that we got some more jumping inside of this cafe, let's go ahead and welcome in the one,
the only Rob Ferguson.
Welcome to the show, brother. We're excited that you're here.
Awesome. Thank you, gents. Thank you.
Happy that you're here. Excited to hear from you. But real quick, Rob, let everybody know that hasn't really done their research yet on who it is that you are and what it is that you do and why it is that you're a super user getting InterBrewed. Go ahead and tell everybody about yourself real quick.
Awesome, for sure. Yeah, Rob Ferguson. I'm the partner in GM, Comox Valley Toyota here in Courtenay, BC on Vancouver Island. And we're one of 12 stores in the Trotman Auto Group.
Wow. That's amazing, man. And congratulations on all that. That I'm excited to learn more. I did do a little research on you before you came on the show. So I'm excited to, find that out. I think that it's really great, for one, that you're north of the border of us, right? And it's exciting because I think that perspectives in hearing what's happening up there and how this tool is really doing some amazing things even in another country shows that this is a universal tool. Could be used for anybody who's hungry and ready to make some money and help people, right? So excited to learn.
For sure. Yeah, awesome. Super happy to be here. What I can tell you about Drive is, like, from day one, they've been awesome. As you said, they've got great people. And I think that's the separator. I mean, the tool is great, the software is great and everything it offers, but yeah, their whole experience, their support has been second to none. And believe me, I've been in the industry since 2007 and dealt with a lot of different, software providers, tools, OEMs, vendors, and honestly, Drive is probably been one of the best, if not the best.
That definitely has to hit the heart of those that are over at Drive Centric and put their heart into what it is that they do for their dealers, for all their users, for the people that engage with them. They are definitely married to you. And that's awesome to be able to have incredible support for an incredible product. And as they do create an incredible product, I mean, the goal is to not just be the best in the industry. I mean, we're crossing borders, so it's not just inside of the country. It's not just inside of the world, Fred. They're seeking being the absolute best CRM in the universe. And because of that, there's so much that sets them apart that includes magnificent support. I mean, out of this world support. But with that, what actually do you think sets them apart from other CRMs on a technology level?
Well, it did start. I just want to still touch on the support part. Like when they onboarded us, they were right there. There wasn't sending tickets in, waiting for responses, hours or days in some cases with some tools. They're just right there, a text message away to fix it and get things rolling. So that process was really smooth. In terms of the technology, kind of like the name says, it's really the centric portion. It's really focused. So it brings focus to the user's workflow and workday, really, to find things easier. They're really front and center.
I agree. You said it exactly right there. There's the support during the onboarding and after the onboarding to make sure that anything that felt like a glitch or something that wasn't comfortable was more comfortable or fixed immediately, with at least responded to immediately, which is, I think, what sets them apart for sure. And I love that, because it doesn't make you feel like that they don't care. It doesn't feel like that they don't have the people to make sure it gets fixed. You can tell immediately right off the rip there's going to be work done to make sure this is done right, and I love that. And what I love is that they even are able to onboard without even coming to your dealership, and that's what's even crazier, and they do it very proficiently because they have that type of support. We've been to their corporate offices, and it's amazing out there in St. Louis area, and they have such an atmosphere when you walk in, there's something special going on here, and I love it because they're constantly growing, constantly moving. You've been in this industry since 2007, right? And you've seen a lot. Lou and I, we've been in industry for quite a bit of time too, and that CRMs matter, and you've seen some different CRMs, because I guarantee you have. As we've learned to use people better instead of the old Rolodex type style of stuff, right? This is more of a digital way to be able to communicate so much faster, give ourselves reminders without even having to worry about it. What sets them apart from other CRMs that you have used?
Yeah, really the focus of it. Like, other CRMs, you have to like dig through it. You're 2, 3, 5 clicks away from finding the data or the people you're looking for, or the opportunities. And, because they put, the guests or the customers in different buckets of the stages, in the buying process, where to find those people that, the highest priority, the quickest, or the quickest ones to the sale, and then back it up from there. So just really user friendly. I've heard people say like super intuitive. An Android user told me that it's like using an iPhone. So that says a lot when an Android user is is pumping up an iOS, comparing it to iOS, and how easy it is and intuitive it is to use.
I agree.
And that's what you want from any one of the technology companies that you work with on any level, whatever your stack looks like. You want to be able to make sure that you have it presented to you in a way that you can operate it the best way possible. And that's not just something that they stay focused on. They actually have reference to, because one, it is something that's developed from car guys by car guys and gals, right, inside of this business. That's an awesome piece of who it is that they are. But when they have that in focus, they're really taking aim at what it takes to escalate a conversation to a relationship that continues in doing commerce for the time that you have that customer inside of your database.
Right.
And that's something that's more than just, let me find a way to close the deal now. But the thing about the tickets and the opening up work orders or having a problem, a lot of the times the problem that we have is in the middle of the car deal, right?
That's
It's
right.
immediately at the absolute worst possible time that it could happen inside of the moment of doing our job. And we isolate to the pain at the moment, like, hold on a second, wait, we can't, what's happening here right now at this moment? Oh, I need them on the phone. And now you're on the phone, right? And you're trying to get something.
Right.
And everybody's had those crazy experiences where it's like the whole world's coming down at that moment, right? Where you're trying to get those people on the line, and their speed to solution is something that we love. I mean, it's like I don't know, a quick brew. Fred, you know anything about those?
A little sprinkle of quick brews in my day.
Yeah. And having those quick solutions, those quick brews, those quick ways to be able to come to a solution, come to a resolution is awesome. But in that, they also want to kind of get ahead of the game. This is why they take aim kind of at the long picture, at what things are going to look like over time. And so they're very smart about making sure that they put a tool in super users' hands to see what it does to what it needs to get better, what it's lacking in some of the things that we would need in real time, and also to just make sure that, hey, where the direction they're going in is the right direction. Does this even need to continue? And that's awesome, and that's a very vulnerable place for a technology company to be in any scenario. And we love that they're so dedicated to that. And you are one of the AIM power users, and as an early adapter, what are you seeing as benefits of the product?
Right. So I mean, everything from the AI genius component of it is super strong. It doesn't miss. Where human beings aren't perfect. We try to follow a process. We try to be on top of leads, follow up, whether it's unsold or post delivery. just doesn't miss. So there's just that added level of consistency. And a very cool thing, the depths that the Genius tool can go into is crazy. I saw where it had, it was a 2-year anniversary of a person purchasing their a RAV4, for example, and Genius had found it, had sent the gent a message that said, I came across your Instagram profile, and it looks like you've been on many adventures in your new RAV. Which one was your favorite? And I thought, that's pretty crazy. 2 years later, has looked at the social profile, and then referenced that to check in with the guest.
That is the power of having a tool like that. It's a little spooky, but it's
so crazy.
But here's the thing: it's like we go 2 years from now. Let's go even crazier, more extreme. 5 years from now, that's beyond normal, because the stuff that we thought was crazy 5 years ago is normal now, right? So then now we're looking at what 5 more years looks like, which I think is gonna be I think it's gonna be faster than we can imagine. This adaptation of this for people, and they're gonna feel like, who I am, you understand me, you're going to be able to get me what I need, not something that you think I need, but something I need, because you obviously know all that stuff, right? So I think that's amazing. I love the way that probably makes people feel, like, hey, but also at first it's going to freak some people out. There's no doubt, right?
Feel like,
I love that the science is so good that the intelligence is there, that we can really scout our customers that way and help communicate with them without sounding like, busy people, because we are, right? And a lot of times we get so busy, we don't have time to go research all that, but they can, and we can take that data that the AI gives us and use it towards being able to communicate and reach people better, right? So I love it.
That's right. Yeah, and hitting on all those personal things that you've discussed previously in all the conversations, and having that data there and just referencing it. A human can't look back over 3 years of conversations in history and whatnot, and then just easily reference that, in within 30 seconds and produce a response. So pretty cool stuff, pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah. I mean, truth be told, my wife tells me something 5 minutes ago and I already forgot. So, and I don't mean that, and I love her. She knows I do. I love you, baby.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it happens, we are human, right? And we have tools around us. One thing I was taught early was use your resources. Look at the resources we have today. Look at the resources our children are going to have as they grow, right? And become young adults and people who are making things move and shaking this planet. It's going to be some crazy stuff happening. Really intelligent things are going to go down faster, more efficiently, and more accurately, more importantly. So that's what I love. So, and there's no error, right? So, there is, but of course less. I think we're taking away that percentage of error. I think that's fantastic. It really is.
For sure. What I can tell you too is the salespeople, it's freed up more time for them to deal with the guests that are in front of them that walk in the front doors. So it's kind of a nice mix, and how it looks after a little bit of that for them, and it alleviates a little bit of workload while still taking care of your database, your customers.
Right. It gives you the opportunity to leverage the technology that helps you to leverage your time better. And all sales pros, if we could ever get this message just tattooed and seared into anybody that ever sips of the solutions that we try to pour out, it's to make sure that in the effort of leveraging your time and your technologies, make sure that you use them to go to the next level, not just do the same. And I think that because of the microwave somewhat mentality that we have in a lot of our technological advances, because we only have an appetite for so much, we can use the technology that makes the job easier, quicker, and then we only have to work so much. That's it. We don't have to do it so much anymore. And what it takes is a culture of people that are constantly pushing themselves to keep taking those technologies to make us better, right? We shouldn't add to the tech stack and not add to the average that our users have, right? And so being able to leverage those technologies into your people too is something that makes you, also be a super, a super power holder and a super user. And that's, again, why you're on the show today. So this is the part where you have to kind of maybe say a little bit more about why you are awesome. I know it doesn't make everybody always the most comfortable to say, well, hey, this is why I'm great. But
yeah,
but why do you
for sure
you are a successful user at this, or one that would be considered a super user at this?
great question.
Yeah, I think we're always looking to explore like the best, explore and, put in place the best tools possible for our people, but also, first and foremost for our guests. So on a regular basis, I review and look at, various touch points throughout the dealership and throughout the business, and what makes it the easiest and the best for our customers. And this product just so happens to also, improve that for our staff and for our people. So it was really a no-brainer once we had the demo. And yeah, so I think we have it rolled out in 3 of the 12 locations, and we'll look to potentially add more in the near future.
That's phenomenal. It's an amazing thing. And once you see the demo, it's necessary. It just comes down to a lot of dealerships right now are like, well, I'm in contract with whatever company it is, right? I'm not going to mention competitors. Because there's a lot of great CRMs out there. I just think that there's some that's more fitted for your stores. And when you see the right demo, this is what my store needs. This is the culture that I'm looking to grow. These are the type of things that my people would want to play with and use and help talk to their customers a little bit more. I love that. And when you add the AIM program, it's phenomenal. It's like, oh, and that's just the things that they're doing. One question really quick. How long have you been with them right now? How long have you been utilizing this tool, DriveCentric?
Just a couple months now. We went live middle of April, roughly. So, but yeah, I mean, within 7 to 10 days, we were like up and fully functional, and nobody was looking back. We turned the previous CRM off, and everybody hit the ground running. So, again, their support, the preparation that went into that, making sure all the docs, everything you needed to use, from day one, were ready to go. It just, there was no looking back. So
I love it.
The accent slipped a little there. It came out. So the docs. He said the docs. Yeah,
the docs. Yeah.
Hey, awesome.
Shout out to Pod 8 for I love it. I guess that's the pod that y'all have. Pod 8's a phenomenal pod. Great people up there. What's up, Audrey? Thank you for jumping on. Another great solutionary working over there, running some big things, stepping up. She's been growing quite a bit over this past year. I'm excited to see what she's going to do for the next half of this year, bringing a lot of excitement. What's happening over at DriveCentric? What a great company! Once again, you guys see the website down there, www.drivecentric.com. Check them out.
Check it out.
All right.
But as we're checking it out, everybody, we want to make sure that you do check out the opportunity to join DriveCentric for the next DC20 Unlocked. It is going to be down in the incredible Music City itself of Nashville. We can't wait to see you there. So many of you are going to be in the area one way or another. Make a little bit of time to come by and see what is brewing over at the DC20 Unlocked event. Everybody will be glad that you're there. We'll give you a couple of high fives and see what it's like to go live with Drive. We want to hear from you all. If you're going out there, shout it out. Let us know you're going to be there, and let's try to make some time for an InterBrew with you. But inside of that, are we going to get the chance to see you there, Rob? Are you going to be at DC20 Unlocked this time around in Nashville?
I will not be this time around, no, unfortunately.
Oh, where's the button? Womp, womp. It's all good.
So I know we'll run into each other and get a chance to shake hands and learn a little bit more. There's some really great things that are happening out there at DriveCentric. People, I'm telling you, this is big, and I'm excited to see what happens. So make sure you people go to the website once again, drivecentric.com. Check it out. They're going to be at the next few events. We're going to be seeing them at NIADA, so come check them out. That's next week in Las Vegas. They're going to be doing some big things. Independent dealers, they all come together this time of year, and man, it's a great event. If you guys have never been there and you're an independent dealer, go check it out. If you own or you were affiliated to an independent dealer, come check it out, because those tools and the tactics and the ideas that they have there are great for used car dealers out there. I promise you, it'll change the way you look at things. Really awesome. And then, of course, there's Digital Dealer coming up in NAMAD, right?
NAMAD
so
is going to be
a lot of big things are happening, my friends. We're excited about it. We're excited about the run. We're excited about having Rob. So, Rob, got to ask you a question, man. Got to ask, what brought you into automotive industry?
Just always had a super keen interest in rides from growing up. My dad was in the auto industry and in the repair
Right.
side of things.
Very
And
cool.
yeah, so I just from a young age just always interested in cars, going to car shows with my dad, stuff like that. And yeah, just one day I decided to, throw on a shirt and tie and hand out some resumes and, same day had a couple job offers to sell cars. So yeah, just kind of went from there and never looked back.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
that's awesome.
amazing. That's
That's
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah.
Legacy, baby, love it. It's bigger than business, folks. We love it when one generation is inspired by car guys to get into the business and go through with that. That's the message that we want to make sure
Yes.
gets out there. This is such an incredible industry that has amazing people inside of it, and there's ways for you to really build an incredible life for yourself, meeting incredible, amazing people in so many facets of this just incredible industry. I mean, I can't say incredible enough about this incredible industry. It's amazing, and Drive Centric is finding a way to help it be even more incredible. And we love it. And I love the opportunity that we get to be able to be inside of the rooms that we are, whether we're together or they're virtual, but where we're interbrewing with people like you that are the super users of incredible technology and your true blue boots on the ground, making things happen inside of our industry. And that's something that we honor and we give a lot of love to. But in that, we help to do the things that change language, and that's to turn the F-bombs around. Instead of using negative, we want to turn things into positive and brew solutions like our friends at Drive Centric do each and every day. And that's make sure that we forgive, we focus, and we fly so that we can keep growing all the time.
That's right.
No matter what our experience has been with the tool, no matter what our experience has been with the customer. Why is it so important that we make sure that we forgive, focus, fly, especially when using technology?
Man, because a lot of times we let one little thing make us think it doesn't work. And when we let ourselves just go beyond that one time, a lot of times you find out how great that tool actually will work, or how great that person is, or how great that word track was, or how great whatever it is in life. It doesn't matter. But taking that one more step, giving it one more shot before you quit, man, I tell you, changes everything. And you'll find that there's so much more glory beyond that, right? You get stronger inside. You realize a lot more things about yourself, but you also find a lot more opportunities around you that you just actually let slip through your fingers.
Mm.
So it's just like asking for that close one more time, asking why one more time, because it will blow your mind if you just do it one more time. So give it one more time. And that's what it takes. You got to forgive, let that weight of unforgiveness go. This way your hands are free so you can focus on everything you want. When you're focused, folks, none of us can be stopped. Not one person on this planet, when they're focused, can really be stopped ever. I'm telling you, it's dangerous. And when you're focused, man, all you got to do from that point on is just reach out and keep flying, right?
Mm.
Put your hands out, and then keep growing, and life becomes great. No matter what hurdle, no matter what hill you fall down, oh, there's another hill to climb. I'm gonna go climb that one, right? Doesn't matter. You know that there's more for you. So get after it, my friends. These tools will show you that. People like Rob will show you that, and life will show you that. But you got to take those steps, and you got to keep moving and grooving.
That's right.
That's what we
so
do.
Rob, in this Forgive, Focus, Fly segment of the show, what would you say to you people that are just scared out of their mind to go through the transition of changing CRMs? What would you encourage them? Why would you encourage them to make the change? And what would you say to them that are right there on the fence and just scared to make the call?
Just they make it super, super simple, super easy, and yeah, smooth transition. Like I said, within a couple days, very few hiccups, and you're into the solution and like close the door on the old one. So again, comes down to they have that onboarding team that's in place, and you're just it was virtually painless.
Man, that's put that in your cup and sip on it.
That. That's right.
Okay, everybody. Virtually painless. Well, that's the kind of advancement and frictionless transition that anybody would want with any tool. So we encourage you, book your demos, everybody. Make sure you find out if there's something real about what's brewing over there at Drive Centric. But I'm telling you it is, and you can unlock it inside of your dealership today. But car guys and car gals, thank you for listening to this incredible solutionary talk about what it is to be a super user, how he is doing with this incredible tool that he recently got his hands on, and we can't wait to do a follow-up about this.
Oh, yeah.
But Rob, let's go ahead and we're going to put our hands on our shoulders. We're going to forgive, and we're going to focus, and we're going to fly on 3. 1, 2, 3. Forgive,
focus, fly, and keep growing, keep growing. That's
Thank
right.
you so much, Rob. Welcome to the party, everybody. We're so glad that you made it. And if you are here at the end of this live, make sure that you go back, listen, watch, share, tag a car guy, tag a car gal. And if you're listening to this in the car, thank you. Share it. Make sure that you subscribe. We love you all. We appreciate you all. I am Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
And I'm Frelinard, subprime hero.
And you've been brewing solutions on the Car Guy Coffee podcast on a DC20 Unlocked episode with the one,
the only Rob Ferguson.
We're excited to see you, Let Us Solutionaries. We can't wait to keep brewing with you. See you in Nashville. We out.
Peace.